sometime in the next minute.
When we're talking about things we should be talking about.
Don't be talking about when you had trouble shaving your balls.
Or do it, you know.
Yeah, I can't. It doesn't make any sense because I have hair everywhere else.
Nice.
Roll high and subscribe.
Yeah. Yes. Roll high and subscribe. We're live, yeah.
Welcome back to I Got Doomhand and Skulls of Power.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, he'll be back.
He will be back.
Yeah, he's on his phone for today.
Yeah. So,
we'll cut him some
recap.
slack.
Welcome back, everybody. Excited to see where you guys go today. So, it was what?
Where will we go? It's like a Dr. Seuss poem, right? The opportunities are endless. We could go anywhere.
So, Hi does the recap.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone said, walked into shaving balls. Sick. Welcome. Roll for recap.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Alright, high goes the recap.
Yes, Hi does the recap.
Thank God I got a 10. Speaking of which, 10 minutes late. 10 is the number. There you go.
I got a 13.
Sorry.
We're rolling. We're rolling right now.
Yeah, roll for recap.
Roll for recap, baby.
All right.
I gotta
I
be
opened my
honest
dice
and
box
say,
upside down, and now they're all over the place.
probably wouldn't do a very good recap.
No, you'd be excellent.
Somebody roll for me because I can't get my digital dice pulled.
Adam got a 15.
Word. Adam got 15. Our boy Tyler got a 3.
Ooh. So, our boy Adam.
Nice. And
Guardian.
Adam, we want some Adam recaps here.
Is this your first recap, Adam?
Wait, I got a recap.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh,
Chris will fill it in.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
all
okay.
fill
Well,
it.
from
There's
what-
no report card.
from what I remember, I came in and you guys were talking to. No, we were supposed to find. There was some dude you guys had he was afraid of the big boss in charge of the mines. He was hesitant to go to that guy
Nice.
because you guys were on your way there, and I kind of forced him by threatening to turning him into a nugget if he didn't go.
That is,
And then I ended up having to pick him up and drag him there.
love it.
And then we got there and we thought about playing Ding Dong Ditch. But then we didn't. And the guy answered the door. And then we talked to him for a bit. And Spencer almost signed his life away on a contract to save his wife.
Oh.
And we got the quest to go get his wife without having to sign our life away,
Oh, yeah.
and I think that's where we ended it.
Yeah, can I fill in a little bit? So,
Absolutely.
Booterbot and I were fighting some werewolves. We left the cave. We were fighting some werewolves. There was for some reason, Chris decided to drop in a werewolf, a werebear, a panther, and then a boar,
and a
yeah.
tiger.
And we just
It was a zoo.
I've never seen a battle roll so many d20s. It was amazing, and I hope that doesn't jinx every roll this time. But we slaughtered them. It was amazing. You guys would have been impressed, and you would have been like, "Oh my god, these guys are amazing!" How long have they been playing D&D? And we just destroyed them. Then we caught one of these werewolf guys, and he was afraid to go meet evil Titan Tamer in his wizard tower in the town of Descent. And that's when you pretty much made him a nugget and tied him to the door. But then we walked in.
Let's define nugget. Chopping
Um,
off arms and legs.
Yeah, or like broken legs and arms, and he couldn't use.
Yeah.
And the door opened, and a guy named Havon Pierre Bellet. No, that was the werewolf. Egrel. No. Someone. He was the
Bertrand.
servant. Bertrand was Bertrand. I'm gonna write that down. Bertrand was the sort of like the servant, the Frankenstein, Igor.
The butler.
Yeah, the butler. And then Evil Titan Tamer tried to get us to sign a contract that would that would give us like a map of the dungeon, but I was convinced not to sign that. So we are looking for Sophie Belmont,
Beaumont.
his wife, and we left his tower, and we are on the outskirts of this beautiful town of Descent. That's my fill in there. And
Good.
Jake, you've been passed out, just weird erection the whole time, and you. That's what I mean. It hasn't. That's what I thought, but we hid you like a long time ago. We killed a dragon also, but you weren't. I don't know if you were there for that.
Yeah, we killed the dragon that owned the spa that we were at because we didn't know he owned the spa that we were at, and would have probably been nice
Yeah.
if we had killed him. But oops.
Adam, take inspiration for your recap. And as you guys are getting ready to head out of the town, is there any other supplies or anything else you'd want to do? Ignis is going to say that she wants to stay the night at the town with Zergo, because Zergo's having some fussing. His teeth are coming in.
His tentacles, yeah.
Or no, his beak. His little claw beak.
Did we do a long rest or short rest? We didn't do any rest.
You haven't done a rest yet
Okay.
for this day.
Okay.
And about this time, Turgan, you see Sprock's eyes begin to flutter open.
Okay. This is the guy with the penis tattoo, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, right.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. You're awake.
Huh.
Hello. What is your name?
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Turgan. I've been on a quest to find a man with the mark you have on your face.
Last I checked, I could not speak except telepathically. Can you hear me?
There is a small illithid doll that is hooked onto your belt, Ra, and you notice that it is speaking from that doll in your voice with what you're thinking.
Oh, this is convenient.
Okay, so I'm meta. If his voice is coming from a little doll on his belt, that's gonna freak me out. So I'm gonna pull a hand axe out and be like, "Ah, what is that? How is it? How is that thing speaking?"
Friend or foe?
Yeah, I'm freaked out. Like, what the hell? What's going on here?
Is there anybody
Co-
else?
yeah, Collie's gonna come over and see the commotion. She's gonna say, What's going on here? Oh, Sprock, you're back.
Oh. Can you explain what this thing is that now everybody can hear me?
That's really I cannot. I just know that we got this doll from the spa area, and I don't know. I don't hear you in my mind as much as I. Wait, do we hear him in the mind and it's talking? No, right? No more mind. It's coming out. He can choose, sort of.
You can choose, but
So
if
Sprock
you're
can
not,
choose.
yeah, if you're not specifically wanting it to be telepathic, like choosing it to be telepathic, it's going to come out through the doll.
So Sprock can talk through the doll, his choice, bonus action whenever, if
Oh,
it's going to be
reaction.
if it's going to be through his doll, or so he doesn't have to telepathically communicate to us. That's
As long as that doll's on him.
nice. I'm going to sort of reiterate that to Sprock. Your voice is coming out of your doll rather than your in my mind, which is fantastic. I guess that's the
Very convenient.
yeah. Is there any? Should we? Are you guys ready to go?
Where are we?
We are in Descent, and we are here to find Sophia Belmont for the great wizard, evil Titan tamer.
Okay. Where's Doomhand?
He has promised to Evel Titan tamer has promised to shed light on how we can use these skulls to our advantage to potentially thwart Doomhand's efforts in taking over the world via zombie apocalypse. But we have to get his Sophia Delmont back to him first.
And also, I think he might have put some clues to where another skull that was nearby, I think. Because remember, that was actually kind of originally why we set out from the Trigard in the first place, was we heard
True.
that this direction was another skull.
True. Good point, Buddhabot.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get my first skull under my belt. I want to see that action.
Okay, real quick. Is he talking through the doll the whole time? Like, is that
And I
is that what's
choose
going on
to-
here, or
I
is he
choose
talking
to
part of
let-
the combo in his head? Sorry.
No. I was gonna say I choose to telepathically speak to him and say I could speak this way if you'd prefer.
Ah! Get out of my head! Be gone, demon!
How about that?
That's pretty good.
Talk to the doll again.
Cool point,
I don't
Sprock.
like this.
Yes,
You know-
I should say, Turgan, this is new. This happened right before you arrived, and he is not normally like this. But you know, we're all a team here.
Yeah.
Sprock, if you look down at the
All right.
doll, you do see a tag that says the name Quimby on it.
Quimby?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that supposed to mean something to me in this world?
That's the name of your father.
Oh, roll up. Yeah.
You would know that.
Yes, you would.
This whole, I would say, on this whole journey with Sprock and the delving into your history, you would know that name.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Alright, well, let's keep moving. I'm awake.
Okay.
We'll talk more about this mark on your face another time. Let's go do this.
Okay. So as you guys start to head out, oh, Spencer, is the map up?
Which map?
The tabletop. There it is.
Yes.
Oh, Spencer 40K. No, not that one.
Who's Spencer 40K? That
I
guy
don't
must
know.
be. That guy's probably ripping Warhammer right now. Just, as he should be.
Okay. So,
So-
I need
yeah.
everyone to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 9.
One
I also
moment.
got a
moment. Ooh. Hold on. My notes.
Which
Hey,
is good,
so-
because whatever is happening, good or bad, Spencer and I are going to share it.
Spence
Alright.
9, Booter 9,
Yeah.
Uh, Sprock, Jake,
8.
Adam.
11.
Okay. Oh. Clustered. Let's see. Oh, there's 4 of you. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be. If you ever want to see my rolls, they'll be in the campaign and the
Okay.
Beyond.
So
I trust you unless all of a sudden you start
Okay.
getting 20s just all the time.
No,
I trust
can't-
you, unless.
no, I can't find my dice right now, so I'm doing
That's okay.
everything on Beyond.
Yeah.
okay. So hold on. I need another book.
So, Callie's going to say, Turgan, perhaps since we are familiar with this area more so than the others, perhaps you should lead the group towards the end of, I guess, the outskirts of this song, and I will be right behind you.
All right.
Because I guess, right?
Yeah. I was gonna need a survival check from someone to guide you, but since Turgan is from this area, you succeed on survival checks, especially with your background.
Yes. All right.
Survival
Hold on,
check.
hold on.
I'm
Survival
doing
check,
the password roulette in tabletop. So I need
14.
Booterbot and Spencer and Adam to all roll me a d20. Another d20.
16.
5.
Or
Okay. So 5, 4, okay, and 16. Okay. Alright, here we go. And I'll get in there later. So, as you guys start to travel along this trail, Turgan, you know these woods. You've traveled on trails, not necessarily these specific ones, but very similar ones. You know these woods, these mountains. Righty. As you get to the partway down the trail, from the instructions and the directions that you got from Titan Tamer, you see an overgrown signpost with an arrow and what looks like an older trail that has been somewhat neglected and reclaimed a little bit by the forest. And you continue down, like knowing this is about the path I should be going. You continue down a little bit further, and the area, you begin to feel that the ground is starting to get a little bit sticky and thick, and your boots are starting to stick a little bit into this. I'll pause right there unless anyone has anything they want to do.
What does the area look like? Are we can we see the town behind us? How far have we traveled?
You've traveled about about 2 to 3 hours outside
we're-
of town.
We're in the wilderness. Is it like we're back in the tree area, or are
Yeah,
we...
you're in a forested area, back along the trails. You would be able to see the town in a distance if you were on the top of the trees or on a little hilltop. But from where you are now, you can't quite see it.
And the ground is stickier.
Yeah, the ground is starting to become like a little
Like a muddy?
soggy mud,
Mm.
like a dirt trail after a nice rain, where it starts to a little
Okay.
stick and suck your feet in a little bit.
Can I roll a survival? Can I roll a survival to see what if I know like what this is, if how dangerous it can be?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like
roll me
that kind of
survival at advantage because of the terrain of the region.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just twice, right?
Yep, twice.
Oh dear God. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Hold on. Damn it. Stupid app. Oh.
My computer.
Alright, somebody roll it for me and add 4.
I got you. 18.
My app.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stop when you start getting all of my good rolls. So
Okay, sorry, the app froze
Alright.
on me.
yeah, it's
So
good.
you know that this isn't dangerous. It's just something that's annoying. It like slow you down a little bit. And like it would take you longer to go around it than to slowly just like trudge through it.
Alright, I relay that to the party. Hey boys. So, going through this is gonna be a bit more annoying than anything, but we can do it. What do you say?
As a robot, I am pretty used to strange sticky liquids and don't care.
From Trigard, we just sort of ignore these things and move forward. So the best you can.
I could levitate. Can I still levitate?
Yes, you can.
It seems like I can.
Oh wait, I can fly. Oh, I'll just use my flying boots. Thank you for reminding me. I use my flying boots and fly.
Okay.
Alright, you freak me out again. Ah! Where are these witches coming from?
Don't worry, these are not.
I've never
these are
seen-
just my, these are just my rocket boots. Don't worry about it. It's all
A rocket?
It's all.
What's a rocket? I'm like, you gotta understand, I'm like a total
right,
sheltered.
From the hills,
right.
Yeah.
It's
from the mountains.
it's not important. Just know that it is not witchcraft.
It looks like it to me.
Okay. So
Just trying to RP.
Oh yeah. No, you're doing great.
Booter and Sprock are floating over it. Turgan and Kali, I need you guys to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. No problem. 8, which is great.
Okay.
26.
Oh, there
26.
It is. There
Okay.
it is. Took my 18.
So Turgan, you know this mud. You're like, this is not bad. I've been through a lot worse than this, and you just trudge right through easily, keeping your distance from a floating Sprock. But Kali, you feel a longing to this mud. Something calls you. You get a little stuck, and it's not that it's hard for you to walk through. It's you want to enjoy it, so you take your time, like feeling the mud go through your toes, all the nubbins on your feet. Feels good. You take your time, and you all are able to get through that, and wait up for Callie to slowly make her way through there in your high heels.
Oof. This ground is really calling to me.
You
Feel
turn
it.
for
It's
the mud.
moist. Yeah. Ah. Jeez, I haven't aired out these bad boys in a while. This this mud is really feeling great. And I'm clanking and moving with my armor. How
Um,
how
I'm
far
Just, I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry. Go
how far back am I from the regular?
It's an area that's Spencer, roll me a d8.
Okay, I love these random rolls. Here we go. Here we go.
D8.
6.
So it's like the total length of this unsteady ground is about 600 feet. So you're like 300 feet away.
Wow.
Like you're about like half as it takes you twice as long to get through this area as it
Okay.
would be for them. So you're like really trudging, taking your time. So it takes like them maybe 5 minutes to get across.
Yeah. All right. So I'm like.
Takes you about 10.
All right. So I'm. Yeah. Okay. 5 minutes behind. All right.
Yeah, but I would assume they would wait for you at the end of it, edge of it, unless you guys want to leave them behind or leave her behind.
Nope. We're not splitting the party.
Wait for me. This mud is fantastic. I'm gonna run as quickly as I can to catch up.
right.
Is he like fighting the urge?
This isn't supposed to be where you take another bath, dude.
Sorry, PTSD, I guess.
Just get excited sometimes.
PTSD. There was a time in battle, and I should have really enjoyed the ground. I don't want to have that happen again. I slowly make my way towards the group, and as I get to them, is the ground still moist?
As you approach them, you feel the ground starting to stiffen out and feel a little drier, a little more steady under your feet.
Okay.
Sort of moving out of that area of soft ground.
I'm really glad we roleplayed that. That was important to the story.
Slow and steady.
It might come up 45 sessions from now. That is
Right.
very important to Kali's health.
It's true.
She comes back
you gotta
to
keep
save
those
you,
hooves moisturized, right?
and you need that little pail of mud for her. Otherwise, the whole campaign is lost. So you guys are able to continue down your path and trail, and about another 45 minutes, the ground, it doesn't feel soft again, but it starts to feel cool. And you start to see a little mist or fog starting to hug the ground as this forest, it doesn't necessarily feel taller or denser, but it feels darker. It's like similar to how the town was, but there's this uneasy feeling in the air as the fog and mist begins to get a little bit thicker and darker. And
Alright.
oh, go ahead.
Can I do a nature check?
Absolutely. What are you looking for?
Oh. Well, apparently, whatever I was looking for, I don't find it. So, I just rolled a 3.
What
but
were you looking for?
Well, the noticeable change that you're
Yeah.
describing. I'm very in tune with weather pattern changes and just overall like changes that happen in the outside, and I'm just kind of trying
Yeah.
to see if this is like unnatural or natural.
So
If I can hear
you've
anything
been through-
weird.
you've been through these mountains, and the feeling here, the fog, the darkness, it's the middle of the day. The sun should be out. I think it's the middle. well, it's the middle of the day now. I don't know whatever time it actually is. But this doesn't feel natural.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
In the way everything else in the mountains feels to you.
All right, let me do a perception real quick then.
Okay.
20. Not natural.
Blasted
Blasted.
20.
Yeah.
You're trying to notice the sounds, and you notice there are only the sounds of the smaller bugs and animals. No like rustling in the leaves, no birds. Only like little cricket sounds or other little bug sounds in the area.
Okay, and based on my role, would I be, let's say, like, with the hairs on the back of my neck start standing up kind of thing?
I mean, I think if that depends on your characters. This is such a situation that is not familiar to you. So if you would be in that heightened state, in that unfamiliar environment, then absolutely.
Yeah, I am.
But
I'm definitely like,
on
I'm
edge,
like,
looking around.
I'm totally on edge. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So as you guys start to cruise in a little bit further, let's put you in a marching order. So you could be side by side if you want, or if someone wants to be in front, let's make a
I'll be in back
The
because I was. That just makes sense.
pink dots in front.
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
Okay.
Just because, like, I've got the most health and the highest strength.
Marching
Okay.
order. Booterbot and Jake.
Yeah, I'm tanky, so put me wherever you want, basically.
You're tanky?
Yeah, I'm an artificer, so I'm like a shield, like sword and board tank almost. Yeah,
That's
quite tanky.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you guys
I'm a
are.
suicidal barbarian, so...
This party is ridiculous.
So you should go in front.
Yeah.
I think you in front, and especially as the person who knows the Legion, totally makes the most sense. So basically,
Right.
just put me wherever you guys want. I can be with Turgan, or I can be doing rear guard. Or whatever.
Jake. I'm staring at you in the back, and then so it'll
Is
be
Sprock, I don't have to carry Sprock anymore?
no. He's
No.
levitating.
Okay.
So, Turkin, you're leading this group of this ragtag group of misfits
Yes.
down this area. The hair is starting to stand up all over your body, and you start to hear these whispers in your ears, and you start to hear some Booterbot, some cries. Sprock, you hear the sounds of animals talking to you.
Mm.
Kali,
Can we...
you
can-
hear the perfect clink of a golf ball off of your golf club. That perfect sound.
In the distance.
No, right in your ear.
So we can't perceive the distance? It's just literally like...
You all
Yeah,
hear
perfect.
those sounds, and they start to get louder and louder and louder, and a little more harsh and disturbed and twisted in their sound.
Does anyone hear this like a sound of a pong golf ball? Something is.
Draw your weapons. And I'm gonna ready...
watching
I'm gonna...
you.
I'm gonna ready I'm gonna ready an action.
You are
got
not
my-
ready.
Fuck you, guy.
I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I think everyone has.
I am here watching you.
That's
Dear
not creepy. Okay.
God.
This is against
rolled a
right
10.
if you have that on your aura, Spencer.
Huh?
I think
What's
he
your
does. I think he has
what's your
fright.
aura?
I think it's.
Is it fright?
It's 10 feet.
Okay,
Aura
so
of
it's
protection. While conscious.
It definitely includes.
So
fright because
everyone has
he did
everyone
that to me
is
as a dragon.
everyone has a +1 bonus except for Turgut. It'll be
Well, I think just Sprock because
yeah okay.
I think you guys will be somewhat.
Sprock
spaced
has
out.
a wisdom. Yeah. Okay.
So I still need everyone to make that
Well, I
wisdom
rolled
saving
one.
throw. Okay.
Ooh, I rolled-
Spencer,
I rolled a
still
10.
roll me.
I got
Still roll me that
21.
wisdom save.
21.
Woof.
21.
Paladin,
Booter.
so wise. 10.
Okay. And Sprock.
Robots, not very wise.
Oh,
He's
not bad.
but his constitution though is I have no idea.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. So, Spencer, Kali, you got an 18, right?
I got 21.
Yeah. Oh, 21. Okay. Yeah. Kali and Sprock, you just hear these whispers, and then they slowly shift into like a static white noise sound before dissipating off into like a high pitched sound that you can't quite hear anymore. Booter and Turgan, those sounds get that higher pitch, more intense, and instead of fading away, that it feels like a really intense headache before it dissipates. You both take 5 psychic damage from the hauntings in the forest.
Was that like just 5 damage or?
5 damage.
Okay.
But it's psychic, so it's 5 internal in your mind painful damage.
Mhm.
Okay. And you keep walking for another 15-20 minutes, and those sounds, the intensity starts to try and come back and build. And around this time, you come around a clearing and you see a little chateau on the hill. As you tread along this overgrown forest trail, the air grows thick with an eerie fog that clings to your skin like a damp shroud. The once manicured path is now a choked mess of roots and brambles. As the forest itself is reclaiming the land with a vengeance through the swirling mists, the silhouette of the Lavigny vineyard, French-style chateau, emerges. In its grandeur, now a shadow of decay. Vines, twisted and grotesque, have scaled the walls, their leaves whispering secrets in the wind. Windows, like hollow eyes, stare blankly into the gloom, reflecting nothing but the fog's ghostly dance. The vineyard, once a tapestry of life and color, now a graveyard of gnarled vines, their fruits long rotted away, leaving behind a stench of neglect. A cold shiver begins to run down your spine. You feel the weight of
This is,
unseen eyes watching, waiting in
how
the
the French
silence
say,
that blankets this
Espouquet.
place. Go for it.
So is this vineyard is decrepit and broken down?
Yes,
do
it looks. Yes, it looks like it's somewhat broken down. Vines, trees, brambles, overgrowing. What looked like a large structure. If you have that,
Marguerite.
do you have that picture, Spence?
Yes.
Right.
Of
The vineyard.
Can you share screen so I can see it in Zoom?
the-
Well, I can do this so you
Yeah.
can see it.
I think
Visit downloads. There we go. There.
Ooh,
Yes, got it. Nice.
This isn't creepy at all.
So you're walking up this trail. Oh, works perfect. So you're walking up this trail, and you see this mansion up ahead. And Booter and Turgan, roll me another wisdom save.
Okay.
2.
11.
11. Okay. You hear those sounds intensify again for another 4 psychic.
Wow.
The loud hauntings. This second time, it almost sounds like the sounds are coming from the forest itself.
Did you say 4 damage?
4, yes.
I'm going to use my cantrip, Mending. Just kidding. That is not a heal. That's for like items. I will use my level 1 spell, Cure Wounds on myself.
Already?
So, well, just because we're not because I'm down some hit points. It's going to take a whole turn if I do it later. So I might as well just do it now.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
The likelihood that we're going to fight stuff seems high. So I heal myself for 6, and that's the end of that.
I've successfully scared Booterbot.
Into topping up? Yes, you have.
Yes.
Hey, Chris, that's a cool point for you. Way to go.
Thank you.
I need to lose at least 75% of my health before I start getting scared.
I'm okay to die, so I think I'll just let it go.
I can work with
Just-
that.
I'll let it go.
Oh shit, what did I sign up for?
So, what are you guys doing as you see this house? You feel that pain in your head.
This house, can I do a perception check of the house? Is this, or just a
Yes.
passive one? Is this-
Everyone can roll me perception checks if you want.
Could really use some
I'm
brain.
just getting mad.
Spencer, and
I'm
you
getting
can do
My head's hurting.
do a second one with advantage for your snows, because you had advantage with that, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So I'm just doing a perception, you said?
Perception, yes. What'd you
Yes.
get, Sprock?
Okay.
Keen smell.
Oh yeah,
16.
definitely do that.
I got a 15.
Got 15. Okay.
20 flaccid.
Okay.
It's in the roll.
yeah,
It's in the chat. So
I believe you. I'm
let me
believing
roll too,
Spencer
why not?
rolling physical dice. I'm believing your
I got
digital
a
ones.
I got a 19. of
All right.
perception.
So, from you're not incredibly close. You're about where I'm standing, away from this house. But Turgan, you're dialed into the sounds of this place. You can hear almost like a river or a stream running water, but the terrain is odd for having running water nearby here. You would think it was a little bit further down the hill, not right up next to the house. Booterbot, you are adjusting your sensors with this fog, and you notice there's a smell of garlic in the air. But yeah, that's what you notice. Kali and Sprock, you're looking around, and there's an occasional glint through the sky, through the clouds, and you see a couple little sparkles, not sparkles, like a reflection at various points around the base of this chateau, this mansion.
Okay.
all right, I'll tell the rest of the party that I can I can hear some running water in the distance, but I don't see it. Obviously.
I smell garlic, Chris, you said?
Booter smelled garlic. Holly, you saw the reflections.
Meta, I'm starting to think there's vampires.
I am going to...
Possible.
Well, it's obvious, but I wouldn't waste my thing, because it's obvious that this is evil. Right? I feel like I can... Guys, I feel like this is evil. As the watcher of Trigard, I've had the abilities to sort of sense, but I don't think I have to use those, and we can all sort of understand that things might not be what they seem when we get in there. So let's keep our wits about us. And I think I'm gonna.
Who's the other guy that was getting the psychic damage with me?
Booterbot, the robot.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask Kali? Is it Kali? Spencer's character?
Yes. Yeah.
Does your head hurt too?
No, my head is fine.
Robot man, your head hurts, right? Are you getting a headache?
Yes.
Brain.
Yeah, something is messing with us for sure in this place.
Right.
I think we need to sneak up into this place.
So you do notice that the fog that's been around you doesn't rise up above the hill, so that the house or the chateau where and the mound that is on is slightly above all the fog that you've been walking through.
Oh, so the fog is at our level, but it's not where the... Okay.
Yeah, like, for this picture, it's like the fog is about, like, here, and doesn't rise above the hill.
Alright, I think I should... I want to try to stealth up to, like, the edge.
Okay.
You know, where the fog is. And
okay.
And I'm gonna relay that to the party. Like, I'm not gonna split the party. I'm just gonna go ahead of you guys.
You're just
I'm gonna try to get as close to the line as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna go scout.
Okay. Roll me your stealth check.
What do you guys... Well, first I want to ask, what do you guys think of that? Do you guys want me to do that?
Yes, go up there.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
Go and scout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Roll me your stealth.
Alright. 20 flaccid.
Alright, you're like, this fog, I can hide in this fog. You go sneak up to the edge of where this fog is. You peek over the hill, the edge of the hill, and you see the chateau. You see some old structures, like sheds or little lean-tos, collapsed in between you and where the chateau entrance is. A bunch of overgrown vines.
Perception.
But you'd be able to see this without a perception.
I rolled a 17 perception. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. No.
Well, I'm gonna look a little deeper.
Okay.
Anything I noticed with that 17?
So as you see these vines weaving around, and you see near the base of the structure, nearby where the doors and windows are on that first floor, some mirrors. What looks like framed tall mirrors, just reflecting the light occasionally when it flickers through. You can see some stuff hanging on some poles that are around the outside of the area. You can't quite make out what that is from this distance.
How far away are the mirrors?
The edge of this hill, say 300 feet.
I kind of want to approach one of these mirrors and see what... Alright, I'm gonna go back to these guys and let them know what I see. So essentially, like, what you just said.
Okay. Yep, you all.
I'll tell them that.
And as you point that out, everyone would be able to see all of that from where you are.
And then I'm gonna say, like, "Oi, I think we should check out these mirrors, see what's going on with this. You guys want me to try to get as close as I can by myself, or you want to go with me?"
Collie's gonna take out her red high heel boots, and she's gonna say, "I'll come with you," and she's gonna moonwalk discreetly with you, using those to give her advantage on her stealth.
Yep. You're moving super slow, and then you're having to pause, readjust your angle, and keep going.
I'm basically army. I'm like army ninja stealth crawling, so I can do another stealth. If you want.
No, your 20 still works from before. Spencer or Collie, roll me your stealth.
So it's just a plain stealth, right? Because
your disadvantage offsetting your advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, 18.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Nice.
So you two are able to go up to that little ledge and start to follow the... Would you follow the trail, or would you go through the bushes, the grasses?
Bushes. The bushes.
Probably try to get
Okay.
through the grasses too.
Okay. So you see the trail curves around towards the right and leads up to a central area, a central structure at the front of the house. It's like a weather map. You see some stairs that lead up to a little outdoor patio area. And as you're going through these vines, I need both of you to make me an acrobatics check to get through these pokey vines as you're climbing through these grasses and bushes, trying to go towards the home.
Could I
13.
do 6? Alright, that's fine. I'll just do it. Oh, 19. Nice. Never mind.
Okay. So you guys are able to avoid all of the thorns and vines. You feel a couple pokes, but they're superficial. A couple little snags on clothing. But you're able to get. How close are you getting to this house before stopping and looking further?
I think I'd like to get pretty close to it.
As close as as close
5,
as
10
possible without triggering the next encounter.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are you'll keep moving forward until something happens. All right. Perfect. So as you guys start to move forward,
until we perceive something.
right? Yeah. So you're about 50 feet away from where the road meets these stairs, and that sound of the water that you heard is a lot stronger here, Turgan. And as you just come over through this last bush, you see a little ditch that is dug all the way. It looks like it curves around this structure, this mansion. And as you approach the edge of it, it's not wide. It's maybe a foot wide. Looks like maybe a foot deep. But it's a slow-moving water that goes in, let's say, clockwise.
So is it like
direction.
Do I see this too? Is it like a moat?
Yep,
Sort
it's like
of?
a little mini moat.
Okay.
Around the whole thing?
Around, as far as you can
What
see
color
from
is the
here,
water?
it's a little muddy, not clear, but looks somewhat muddy. Like a light brown clay, a little red in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw that the best I can.
Okay, perfect.
There
And
you go.
yeah. So you see that that little moat, I say we'll call it. If you're
It's just like flowing. It's flowing.
yep, it's just flowing, not fast. It's like if you put a leaf in it, you would watch it over a course of a minute go from probably where you're standing for another 15 feet. So it's cruising a little, but not incredibly fast. Oh, we lost him.
Uh-oh.
No,
He's back.
he's coming back. Yeah.
There you are.
Back, baby.
Yeah. So you,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
dude.
you're good. You're able to like step over it. It's only like a foot wide, so it's not a challenge to really just step over this little stream if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna stealthily do that.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. And Kali, if you're following, I need you to roll me another stealth check, and you can't moonwalk across the stream.
I'm gonna signal.
10.
I'm gonna signal with my trunk, sort of like a
Come hither.
yeah. You know.
Okay. So if you're joining them, I need you guys to roll me your stealth check if you're being stealthy.
Sprock. So Sprock and I have been sitting behind, kind of. We let them go ahead. I turn to Sprock and I say, "Do you think we should be following them? What do you think?"
Maybe we go over to the edge, like, of this grass over by the tree line and see if something comes out to meet them.
Right.
I mean, you guys could also follow the old road that leads up to it. That's not through the brambles and bushes.
It's around the.
It arcs around to the side. So where's my map? So instead of going straight this way, you'd curve around this way a little bit.
Yeah, that's where I was saying let's head anyway. Like
Okay.
over to here.
Yeah, I agree. I think that sounds like a good plan. Let's do that together.
Okay. You
That's
guys
what
are
I'm
able to.
saying, This was around the side.
Yeah. Well, it curves around from where you're looking, and as you're cruising on this path, you see the approach to this building looks a lot grander from this angle. Like all the lines of the building really line up to make it feel tall and more robust of a structure than it is, or it looks from any other angle. Big grand staircase right in front with beautiful wood carved doors, and you see your friends going up to this little stream, and you see that the stream cuts through the road, this path that you're walking on. Adam, Kali, what are you guys doing?
I will follow Durgan across the moat.
Okay. So how
And-
far? Yeah.
You said I had to roll for that?
Yeah, roll stealth if you guys are slinking forward. Booter, are you still flying?
Boots? Oof, I got a 5.
How does that affect my ability to stealth?
So I would say that you would have advantage on your stealth from being able to fly in this terrain.
Cool. So if I normally have disadvantage from my armor, does that just mean it cancels?
Yes.
All right,
Spencer.
then I'll stay flying.
Yeah.
Spencer, your boots, you can't moonwalk across the moat, so it's at disadvantage.
Oh, so well, I mean, I already rolled a 6,
Okay.
and there's a, so that would have been a 5 and a 6. So I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Okay.
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
So you go to step over this, and your armor clanks a little. Targan, that clank must have thrown you off because you stumbled a little bit, and your axe clinked on something on your belt or your waist. You pause, you look around. You don't see any movement. You don't hear any movement. But you're able to keep approaching closer to this this structure. Booter and Sprock, you see Kali and Turgan make a whole bunch of noise as they hop this little stream, but you don't notice. Or actually, Sprock and Booter, give me perception checks, because you guys have a bigger perspective of this area.
Oh, 8. Not very good.
Okay. Sprock has his ridiculous plus 40 to his perception.
If it would only like my computer. Well, 24.
24, okay. So Turgan, you and Kali are sneaking forward. You see hanging off the sides of this building strands of garlic. Like those bundles where they're all braided together. About every 10 feet there's another bunch hung either on a hook on the wall or from a window or from a banister or something. About every 10 feet there's another hanging cluster of this garlic. You go to up the edge. Where on this building are you gonna approach? Towards the front doors?
Turgan, do you see all this garlic? What do you make of this?
Alright, well, I've heard of vampires in these forests. These look like looks like these people are trying to ward them off with the mirrors and the garlic everywhere. I don't know. I don't feel good about this.
Makes sense.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Would you be going towards the front door, or a side, or the back, or circling around?
I say we knock on the front door.
I'm gonna grab some garlic.
Okay.
Oh,
With my,
Hey, good idea. Good idea.
I'm gonna grab some garlic with my trunk.
Yep, you can do that.
I'm gonna
And
grab
have-
some.
Is it like what?
I'm
Is
gonna
it like a bushel? Like you get it like the
It-
store or
Like
whatever?
the braided.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you're able to pull like some of it off.
I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
3 strands,
Okay.
and take one and make like a makeshift necklace, put it around my neck, and then I'm gonna take the other 2, make them into necklaces, and then toss them to Booterbot and Sprach,
Okay.
assuming they're nearby, so they can have,
Garlic necklaces.
And I'm gonna tell them, put this around your necks.
Okay.
So
Well,
a bushel of garlic is a collection of knobs of garlic. That's what.
Yeah.
Now that's what we've learned today. You're welcome.
Thank you. Cool point for you, Spencer.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. So I'm gonna get some
Educating
knobs. I'm
myself.
getting my knobs of garlic.
You're getting some knobs. Turgan grabbed 3 bushels and turned them into necklaces.
Nice.
So, Turgan,
Nice.
before you're able to get to where Booter and Sprock are, you're making these necklaces. You put one on you, and you make the other two, and see Sprock and Booter approaching on the path. And Sprock, you didn't see anything moving when Turgan and Kali first hopped over and made the noise. But as you start to approach and come around this corner, on the far side of this little entranceway, you see some movement in the bushes. Like the bushes are starting to, like there's like a little shake of the leaves of the branches on the bushes on the other side of the little entrance platform, the entrance little patio area.
And Pokemon battle music starts.
Mm-hmm. So as you guys start to approach, you see Turgan and Kali on the side of the building. How far away would you be as they're doing their scout? Booter and Sprock.
I think we would like. I think when we talked about it, we said that basically we were trying to follow behind as best we could without disrupting their stealth.
I would say they'd be like 30 to 45 seconds behind us.
Okay, yeah,
Probably,
not too far, but yeah, you see them. They're maybe like 100 feet off in the distance in front of you. You're about the edge of where that little stream is that goes around the whole building, and you see the little shaky bush next to the side. Turgan, as you're starting to look towards them as they're approaching, you see four mirrors on that top patio by the front entranceway. And roll me, Kali, you can roll it too. Roll me Insight or Arcana.
7.
Oh, Arcana. Okay, I have a +1 to Arcana. Can I roll that?
Yeah,
instead?
you can roll that instead. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Saw you rolled before I offered it.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so your hair has been standing up, and you're starting to put these things together. You're putting the necklace on. You notice that these are positioned in the ways that anyone that goes through the front has to go through the plane of those mirrors to be seen by them.
Hey, okay.
Alright, so, Booter, Kali, or Booter, Sprock, are you approaching that patio area?
I think so.
Okay. So as you guys start to approach, that Pokemon battle music starts to get a little louder, and that bush starts to stand up, and you guys don't get surprised by it because Sprock has ridiculous perception. But as you guys start to approach that patio area, the bushes start to move and attack you. Everyone, roll me some initiative.
All right.
Prepare to die.
I knew I should have brought my weed whacker extension.
Chris, I got a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this like a shambling mound? Is it like a...
It is, in fact, a shambling mound. Oh, shoot.
Really?
I got a 16.
So did I.
One moment. Oh, who else? Sprock.
So I got a 16, so my dex is +1. What is your dex, Booter?
My dex is +0.
Okay, so I'm ahead of you.
Okay. So, Kali, you got a 12.
Yeah.
Kurgan, you're ahead of Booter. And you guys got what?
What was it?
We both got
16.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sprock, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
5. Okay, perfect. I get a -1 to this.
Me too.
Ooh. Oh. Hold on.
How many shambling mounts you need, Chris?
3.
Oh my god.
Holly, they rolled the same as you, but
Not as cool.
not as
Attacker
cool.
goes first.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? It's not letting me do whatever this is. Alright, let me do this. Okay, perfect. Cool. Alright, Turgan. Let me go on this map and zoom in. So Turgan, you see the bush start to move in front of you. What are you doing?
How close am I?
You're within 30 feet.
To the nearest bush?
Yep. Well, you
Alright.
only see one right now. You only see the black
Okay.
one.
And it's 30 feet away?
30 feet away, yeah. Or whatever. Yeah, it's 30 feet away.
So I'm going to. I think my movement speed is 30 feet.
Your speed is 45.
Like, oh, nice. Well, I'm gonna fuck it up then. I'm gonna go and run it with my great axe, and just hit it.
Question for you. Do you want to
Is
raise?
that okay? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can rage
Oh,
and
like, it's-
yeah. And make your attacks. Absolutely.
All right. My first attack is gonna be my great axe.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I gotta roll to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
12 misses. So your axe goes in and it sort of like sinks in there, but it doesn't feel like it actually punctured it.
All right. So, like, and then like in that same action, like I try to swing. I obviously miss, but then I'm just gonna dive shoulder first into it with my armor spike attack,
Okay. Go for it.
and that's a 30. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever rolled that in my entire life.
Cool point for a 30. Alright, that hits. That definitely hits. Roll me your damage.
11.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else for you, sir?
I don't think I can do anything
Oh,
else.
bonus action, both attacks.
Yeah.
Your movement. Yep. Alrighty, Booter,
Mhm.
you are up. So you're about 30 feet from that black one as well.
I don't have TTS pulled up in front of me.
Okay.
What is the orientation of the enemy, and is it a single one or multiple?
There, you see one. Here again, let me move you. You see one bush that Turgan is fighting near the entrance of this structure. And Turgan's right up against it. Everyone else is spaced away.
I'll go right up next to Turgan and then
Okay.
attack with Tranquility, and I attack twice.
Okay. Make your swing.
So My first swing is a 7.
That misses.
Yep. Second swing is a 1. So I run up and I'm like, all right, Turgan. And I try to swing for this thing and I just completely whiffed. And it feels like it just kind of like disappears as I try to pass my blade Tranquility through it. And I say, damn it, I should have brought the Weed Whacker attachment. Home Depot.
All right. Any bonus action?
Yes, with my bonus action, I am going to give myself Guardian Armor for 11 temporary hit points.
All right. Perfect. Holly Lee Fort. You see your friends punching a bush.
I'm gonna go over. And I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm going to attack with King Lololo's golf club.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to attack twice. First attack is a 21,
That hits.
and the second attack will be a 16.
That hits as well.
I'm not gonna. I'll smite. I'll do my one
A first level smite.
first level smite.
Okay. Roll me your damages.
So
This is not an undead or a fiend.
This one's a 5 plus an 8 for my addition. Oh, nice! I got a 6. So 11. Then I'll roll my smite for that, which is so you get 7 with an 18 for the first attack. And second attack is going to be a 3 plus. Oh, so that's a 6 plus. Oh my god, I'm rolling excellent smites. Plus an 8 plus a 7. Oh, so 6 plus 7 plus 8. Booterbot, that equals what? Quick, go.
19.
Let me spend
No,
45
22.
minutes. Let me spend 45 minutes adding that up.
It's 21.
21. All right.
Nice. So
Take
you
that.
take a big chunk out of this bush. And you feel proud of yourself,
Thanks. I do.
as you should.
I exhale through my trunk as if it was nothing.
Alrighty. And now this mound turns to you that just did a whole lot of walloping to it,
Great.
and it goes to hit you with its flapping arms. Alrighty. Let's see if I get any hits here. 2 attacks on you. Ooh. What's that? Does a 16 hit you, Holly?
No.
Does a 25 hit you?
25 hits me.
25 hits you for 9 plus 4, 13 bludgeoning damage.
That's not good.
Okay.
Oh, I take. Hold on. I take 1. I think I take less. I'll do
armor?
Yeah, I do. I'll do.
You'd take-
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
And Booterbot, around this time, you feel like some shifting behind you, and some swats come flying at you from the back. You're prepared for it, so it's not a surprise, but it's another bush that feels like it's coming towards you. Ooh. Does a 20... What's that? Does a 24 hit you, Booter? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. And I assume a natural 20 hits you.
Yeah, I think it has to
Yeah.
be, right?
Oh, I got some good rolls. So, for their multi-attack, if both of my attacks hit, the target is grappled.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. So you are
Okay.
going to be grappled by this red shambling mound, and now I need to roll you some damage. Ooh, so that's 11, 22 plus 4, 26 on that crit.
26
And then-
damage.
26 damage on that crit, yeah. And then 16 on that second slam. And this thing has you wrapped in its arms.
Boy.
I love you, Booter.
All right. I mean, we were warned.
Alright.
I've been on Hero Forge setting up my second character just in case. You never know.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. And Sprock. You see some more movement on the side of the house, but you see two big things fighting your friends in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a brown bear.
Of course.
And I'm gonna run up and
I mean,
attack it. The red one.
that's what we're here for, baby. Bare necessities.
I'm gonna make you a bear.
You make me a
It's a huge fucking bear.
Hey, boo-boo.
There you go, Chris. There, Jake.
Perfect. Alright. Roll me your bear attacks.
let's see. 12?
12 will miss.
Is this one shambling man or two?
There are now two. There's one that you hit, and there's one that's grappling Booterbot.
I got it. Okay.
Second attack is 14. Does that hit?
A 14 does not hit. Just barely misses.
Alright, well, then I missed both of them.
You're flailing, but you don't want to hit Booterbot, so you're pulling off just a little bit.
Yeah.
Turgan, you see a second one pull up next to you and take your friend into its arms.
Okay. If I attack a creature that is grappling a friend,
Yes.
are there any stipulations there? It's only when you're shooting them, right? There's a disadvantage.
Okay.
Or
I'll say for these creatures, there's not any penalty or anything if you're attacking the creature while they have one of you grappled.
Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to attack the one that is that has Booterbot grappled.
Okay.
So that's my roll to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That's my great axe.
Okay. And you're raging too, right? So it's +2 on that.
Yeah.
Or
And
+2 or plus? Or are you +4? +3 now?
+3. But
Okay.
no, my damage. It's all added
The
up.
rage is already calculated in there. Okay.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
And, I'm gonna shoulder. Hold on. No, I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna hit hit him with a hand axe.
You can hit him with your great axe
20
again if
again?
you wanted. Yeah. 20 hits.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. You can hit him all your attacks with the same weapon. So that 20 will hit. You can
fuck.
roll your great axe damage.
I didn't know that. Hell yes.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
All right. So you pile into them. You see parts of the creature, the plant start to fall off, but it's still trying to wrap up Booterbot.
I don't think I could do. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Booterbot, you are almost inside of this thing.
Well, we all know what's going to happen now.
Let's go,
So-
RoboCop style.
I am going to cast a. So, if I'm almost inside of this thing,
Yeah.
where's everyone else on my team?
So, Turgan and Kali are. Say if they like make a line in front of you, they're like Turgan is right directly in front of you and Kali's behind them. And there's a shambling mound to your right and one all around you.
How many of my teammates are within 15 feet of me?
Kali and Turgan. Oh, I know what you're thinking of.
Yes, it's not like that. It's not that surprising.
They have the H. Oh, and you don't know it, but Sprock is right behind you. So all your entire party is within 15 feet.
Fireball.
Oh, yeah. That's
Essentially. Thunder
Yeah.
wave.
I was debating Thunder Wave, but I don't want to hit everybody else.
That's like the perfect thunder wave moment.
It's a perfect Thunder Wave moment, except for when you're inside of an enemy, except when all your friends are next to you.
Sprock's
Yeah.
a bear. Sprock's a bear. Let's just point that
Hey,
out.
can we talk about that giant jar that Chris just drank water from?
I love this
It's a
thing.
mug.
It's like
How about this?
It's amazing.
Last question for you.
it's so big.
If you were to draw a line from me to the other bush,
Yeah.
would anyone on my team be behind it?
Like, would they be in that line?
Yeah, essentially, I'm thinking about
So,
doing lightning.
yo,
bolt.
Yeah, you
Dude,
could.
I'll take the damage, man.
You would
I'm
be able
good.
to aim a
You
lightning
don't want
bolt and not hit your party. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. It's 8d6. You don't want
Oh.
to
Okay.
take this lightning bolt.
All right.
Dude, I have like
So-
100 HP. I'm good.
All right, we're doing lightning bolt, and I'm angling it to hit obviously the one that's wrapped around me, as well as his friend that's off on
Okay.
the side, basically.
Okay. Dex saves. Right. They have a -1 to their dex.
Do I need to do one?
So. Nope. You're good. You're clear. So they both rolled a 6 total.
All right, so I do 24.
24 lightning.
hmm
So you see this lightning. Oh, what does your lightning bolt look like? Describe the booter lightning bolt.
Yeah, so essentially, I'm like getting wrapped around, and all the branches and stuff were kind of like coming in on me, and I'm like, all right, fuck this shit, and I take my breastplate and pull it apart, revealing the power core in the middle, which charges up with a ball of lightning that then shoots out straight out in front of me, right through the bush that's in front of me and the guy and the bush behind it.
So you see this lightning arc out of your chest and hit the branches holding you and spark from there to the next one. And this lightning, it doesn't burn and sear the way you normally would expect it to, and it seems like it almost wraps around the vines and swirls with it. Not really doing the damage that you would expect.
That's concerning. Okay, well, anyway, with my bonus action, I am going to give myself another defensive field, close up my little breastplate, and think to
Okay.
myself, well, fuck.
Holly
What do I
Leafort,
do about that?
you hear this inner monologue from Booter.
I am going to, I believe, I'm going to attack again.
Alrighty.
And I have Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Turn the Tide. As a bonus action, each creature of your choice that has no more than... Oh, so anyone within that has no more than half of your maximum HP.
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
You can regain 1d6. So if you're, but I guess I don't think anyone's there yet.
No.
I'm not. I'm still at.
Not yet.
But if you're feeling
I'm at 68
rough,
out of
that's a bonus action, so that's up and ready to go. I'm gonna hit the crap out of this guy. Let's go again.
Go for it.
2 attacks. Boom. That's a 20 and
That
a 15.
15 just hits. Just
Nice.
barely hits.
I see. So the first attack is going to be a 6 plus. Forgot to do this the first time. Radiant.
38.
My radiant damage, which is a 9, or makes it a 9. And I'm going to do another level 1 smites. So that's 2. So that's a 9 plus a 5, which is 14, plus another 5, 19 for the first one.
Okay.
And the second
nice.
one will be a damage starting at 8 plus a 7 for the radiant damage, which is 15, plus another 6, which is 21, plus a 1. 22.
Nice.
Let him go!
Oh. Are you hitting the one holding Booter or did you hit that
Yeah,
original
the one I was hitting, the
Okay.
black one.
Yeah. Alright,
But
yeah, that black one.
I'm gonna yell at the other guy, let him go.
Perfect. That black one looks rough. Looks very rough.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is their turn. So that one that you hit is going to... Spencer, give me your best Shambling Mound roar.
I would imagine, like,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's like a, leaves and shit.
Like clicking.
Yeah, leaves
Six
and
branches,
rubbing
branches
together.
hitting.
Yeah.
And 2 swings are going to come flying at you. Ooh. I think they both miss. A 13 misses. So
Yes.
they both miss.
Thanks.
Stuck right underneath these swipes.
That's right.
Booterbot. This one that holds you is going to engulf you. So it was grappling you, holding you. It's going to wrap you in even further inside of itself. You are now considered blinded, restrained, unable to breathe if you need to. And I need you to make me a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
He's got a +1.
Luckily, I have a
Yep.
+8 on that, so I got 25.
26. 26.
Try to eat a. Oh yeah, 26. Try to eat a robot. Just try.
Plant eating a robot. That explains a lot right now.
Breathe.
Okay, perfect. So its whole action is trying to eat you. That's their turn. And Sprock. You see this plant trying to eat your friend.
Well, I think I'm going to attack the plant.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Bite it.
Bite that fucking plant.
Bite that plant. Does a 18?
That hits.
Hey.
Oh, thank God.
You're looking for a 15.
Oh, all of 7 damage on that bite. Ferocious bite. Grabbed on.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you have a claw too?
I do. And
kind of bear are you? A grizzly bear?
It's only a 10. It's a brown bear.
Brown
Oh.
bear.
Yeah, 10 just misses. You swipe some leaves and they fall off. What kind of roar does Sprock's bear make? Spencer, there's your clips. Just all the animal sounds.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna go.
Just
We're gonna go
put them all
viral.
together in like 2 second clips, like.
What you missed last time? Yeah.
Turrican.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z. It's just like,
Okay,
it's
so
actually what Dragon Ball Z is like, also.
so the black. None of these things are dead yet, right?
The black one looks really messed up. The red one it looks hurt, but not a lot of hurt.
Okay. I'm going to take out of my pack some flint and tinder,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna take a
Oh, that's smart, isn't it?
a piece of wood, like a branch,
Mm-hmm.
near me, and light it on fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say to the black one, this is for 9/11, and I'm gonna dive bomb it along with my great axe, and I'm gonna try to light it on fire and attack it.
Okay, so
Let me know if any of this works.
I'll say you'll use your bonus action to get that torch going.
Yeah.
And
And then,
if
like,
you-
along with my great axe, swing.
you could do one swing with the torch and one with the great axe. Or do you want to hold
Yeah.
them both together? Or you could hold them both together. I'll say, fuck it. Roll me
That's what I'm trying to do.
roll me an athletics check to be able to hold the torch and your great axe together and be able to get a nice big swing. You're looking for a 14.
Well, good thing I have a plus 12 to my
Oh,
athletics.
okay, you're fine. Just don't roll a nat one.
23.
Okay, good. So you spark this torch, grab it, and roll me your attacks.
Okay. 1 second.
Nice.
God damn it. Good thing is loading again. Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright, this is awkward. Alright,
Kill him.
actions.
Not the
Great
most
axe.
awkward
There
moment
you go.
in our campaign.
I got the 30.
Wow.
A 30 will fucking hit
30 to
again.
hit.
Yep. Okay,
8
Good rolls, by the way.
roll me a d4.
So, like, essentially, I'm trying to add fire damage.
Yeah, roll me a d4
Okay.
of fire to add on top of that 18.
Yeah.
And you're doing it to the
Okay.
black one?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because he's got my friend.
Oh, okay.
A 1.
So- The one that has your friend. Okay. 19 to that total. Okay. And you have your second attack.
Okay, I'm gonna do another great axe. Oh my god, I keep getting 30s. I swear to god, this is all digital. It's all on the fucking campaign.
I see
It's
it
all,
up
it's all
there.
on there, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the grappled guy. Yeah, well, yeah, it's happening. That's right.
17.
And roll me another d4 of fire.
That's funny.
Okay. 4.
Alrighty. Nice. So you swing into this thing with your axe, you're cutting and searing everything behind it. And you start to see some cinder and some smoke coming from this grappled creature. Booterbot, you are inside of it. Give me 1 moment and I'll be right back.
What I'm gonna do here.
That was not what I thought he was going to say there.
Wait,
Booterbot, you're inside of it. Please hold.
so Adam, you're attacking the one that has Booterbot?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm surprised like they're still alive after all these rounds. I'm kind of getting a little freaked out because we haven't even killed one yet.
One of them's looking pretty weak. Hopefully, I mean, I'm about to become kind of my own. I'm about to just hack and slash this guy because magic did not seem to work. That was my first lightning bolt, I think, in
Right.
like the whole game, or maybe second, and it just did nothing.
Sometimes that happens.
Booterbot. Can't wait to-
Booterbot,
Yeah.
you are inside of this creature and you can feel heat and flame just outside of the arms engulfing your face and your body.
Okay. I am
Uh-oh.
going to attack, like just slash all around me.
Okay. Because you are restrained, they will have disadvantage.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you
Well-
and you are blinded too.
No. I feel like anything else is even worse to be doing.
You could punch.
Does that not have disadvantage?
That would have disadvantage, but is that a higher modifier for you?
I mean, it's the highest modifier I have is my Thunder Gauntlets, so I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do that. Let me just take back my last thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'll try and just like punch all around me, trying to get out.
Yeah.
So first one 17, second one 13. So 13 on the first attack.
Okay, that misses.
Okay, let's try again.
You feel like it's close.
14 and 12.
Oh, they just barely miss. You feel
Wow.
like if you weren't held back by this thing, that it would get and click, but it's just sort of like sliding off of all of these.
Yeah, Flash of Genius doesn't affect attack rolls, right?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Lovely. All right. Well, I basically wasted my turn, but I didn't take. Did I take damage between the last turn and this one? Because I don't.
You did not.
Yeah. Okay. So
You-
actually, wait.
You succeeded on the Constitution save that would have damaged you from amount.
I have something cool that I can do, and it's like a little bit cheating because I attacked already.
Well,
But I have a cool idea if you're up for it.
what's the idea? We'll see.
Use my alchemy jug to create a bunch of oil.
You are far too restrained to pull your
That was a-
alchemy jug out and clearly
Like, that would be
open
really-
the oil.
If I'm gonna die, you're gonna go with me, you plant. Anyway, it's fine.
I have a
You
I
plant.
basically don't do anything then, as far as I can tell.
Adam, what's your question?
Does my fire have any lasting damage? Like a dot?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Anything? You don't need any more temp HP. I don't think, right?
No, because again, I didn't take any damage.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, Holly, you see your friend still
Rip.
struggling inside this thing.
How's this one looking in front of me?
It's looking rough.
All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Can I? I know I'm in battle, but can I? You know what? I'm gonna kill this guy first, then I'll ask you. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna attack him twice.
All right, go for it.
15. Hey.
That hits.
And a 20. This is not gonna look good for you, sir. But I'm running out of smite, so. Well, actually, doesn't is it? Does the smite stay?
A smite is
a
each-
spell cast. Is a spell
It's a
slot.
it's a spell slot for each
Got it.
attack.
All right. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do one for the first one. Make sure this guy
Okay.
dies. So, okay. So we'll start off with 4, and then I get my radiant damage, which is an 8. Then I'll do my 2. I got another 4, so that's a 12, and a 7, so 19 more damage.
19. Okay.
And he's still
He's still up, but really
okay,
ragged.
So let's do my second damage then, which
Okay.
is going to start with boom 7 plus my radiant, which is 5, so 12, and I guess I'll throw in another smite.
Okay.
I should tell you that before, right?
You can tell me that now.
So another 4, so it's what we were at 13 plus 4, 17 plus an 8, so 25 more damage.
This thing looks like there's one vine holding this whole thing together still.
Now hold on, there is another addition here that I have.
Really wish I had hit any of my attacks.
I saw this, but before I go into that, can I perceive any sort of ambers burning on the second one?
On the one that Booterbot's in?
The one that Turgan tried to light on fire.
Okay. You roll me your perception.
Here, whenever you hit with a melee weapon attack, the target takes an extra one. Oh, I already did that. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
My perception?
Yeah, roll me perception.
All right, I have advantage on that, and I'll do wisdom. I'm sorry.
You're good.
18.
18.
Mhm.
You could see some parts of it that are still smoking. You can't quite tell if it's on fire and going to stay on fire, but you could tell that there is smoke there.
With my trunk,
Yeah.
can I exhale as hard as I can to try to
Flare it
increase
up.
that flame?
Okay. You know what?
Nice.
Yeah, with that bonus action, sure.
I
As you're
don't.
trying to
Yeah.
see it, smell it, blow it up. Okay.
How
That
would
works.
I go about rolling for
No.
that?
You don't have to roll for it. That's cool, and I want to allow that because that's a cool idea.
All right. So this trunk comes out.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Absolutely.
like. It doesn't sound as cute as that. It's more masculine, but that's what it was.
Another sound to add to the mix. This mound in front of you barely is able to reach up with its fine arms and come flopping down, just dropping them out of the air onto you, Kali. Oh, I hit good.
Nice.
24
But
is the
am I
lowest.
no longer grappled, or
No, this is a separate one.
oh, it's a different one. Sorry.
Yeah, there are two. So they both hit you. The first one is for
Oh boy.
14 bludgeoning.
Okay, I take 3 less. For
Okay.
that because I have that shield.
All
so
right.
So 11.
11, and
Okay.
it would be 14 minus 3, 11 for the second hit too. All right,
Boom,
and the
bam.
one that has you, Booter, roll me a Constitution save.
Luckily, I'm very
And
good
you
at
do
those.
get a +1
Last
from
words,
Kali.
I just rolled a 1. I got a 10.
A 10. All right, so you do take some damage here.
And
Ooh,
look
I
at it,
rolled
as I was
low.
rolling, I was like, oh, I bet because I'm saying I'm good at those, I'm gonna get a shit roll, and I rolled a 1 immediately.
But you only take 8 bludgeoning damage from this, as this thing squeezes you.
Okay, I can live with that.
I rolled a 4 on 2d8. Alrighty, that's them. Sprock. Bear.
Rar.
Rawr.
Brains.
Yeah. Red one brains. This red one is still kicking, right?
Yep, that one still has Booter in it.
Well, then I'm gonna hit it again.
Alrighty, go for it.
Multi-attack.
Give us our friend back. I'm gonna yell in the background.
That doesn't hit.
Burn his ass.
That also doesn't hit.
This is just a
Wiping
remarkably
at him.
resilient.
This brown bear is bullshit tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn around and take a dump on it.
Roll me intimidation.
A 5. It's not very intimidating.
It's
You
a
just
hard
let
poop.
out a little fucking fart. No, it's like a little fart.
Jesus Christ. These are not working with me tonight.
Alrighty. Turgan, you hear a little fart from the other side of the shambling mound.
Alrighty. So, so Booterbot is still trapped, right?
Yes.
How does the bush look in terms of like?
Oh, that's right. Roll. So what I was going to do is roll a 50-50 check to see if it's still on fire. So I'm going to roll a D100, and if it's
Okay.
whatever you say it is, high or low or even or odd. But since Holly blew the smoke into it, I'm going to roll it twice. And if you get on either of those two rolls, then it's still on fire. Alright, so you want high, low, even, or odd.
So I say iron, or like
You say high,
Just,
or even, or
okay.
low, or odd.
Even.
Even, okay. Let's see. First one is 60 on the dot. It's even, so it is still on fire.
Hey, all right.
Roll me because you hit it twice last time. Roll me 2d4.
Okay.
Oh, freezing up.
Freezer burn.
Three's enough. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Roll again, or
Oh, he got 3.
3 for the 2d4. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, roll another d4.
okay.
All right, 3. So as it comes back to your turn, you see the smolders from when you swung at it still burning there. And it is your turn.
Okay.
This thing still has your friend in it.
I'm gonna continue attacking, obviously. So,
Okay.
Oh Jesus, that's a 12
That
on
messes.
the first swing. 17.
Hey, all right.
That hits. Yep. Roll me your damage and the d4 of fire to it. Okay.
16.
Alrighty. It looks rough, but it's still kicking.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, that's all I can do.
That's all. Alrighty. Booter.
Come on, Booter.
And I
Get
still-
You
yourself
could also
free.
try and just break out of this thing
Yeah, what is that?
with a. Where is it? You could try and break out of here with a an escape, a strength or athletics check of a DC 14.
Is this the one that's like hanging on by a thread, though?
Well, they're not
No.
the worst one. This one's rough as well. But the other one just like barely hanging on.
Yeah, I'll do the athletics check. I'll try to break out.
Okay. Alright.
And I got an 11. I'll give myself +3 to make it 14 with Flash of Genius, if that matters.
You just barely succeed with that 14.
Well, he gets a
Okay.
bonus.
That's the DC.
He gets a plus. Oh, that's a check, right?
Yeah. That's
Not a save. Yeah. Okay.
Not a save, yeah. So, yeah, you are no longer grappled. But that was your action to try and fight yourself out of this thing.
Well, with my bonus action, I'll yeah, I guess I'll just sit. I think once I'm out, I'll just kind of like I'll like kind of just be getting my bearings, and I'll be trying to like form some kind of defensive stance
Okay,
against
perfect.
this thing that I just escaped.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Perfect. Kali, you see your friend pop out from inside of this creature, slither out from inside of it, sort of help surround this creature a little bit more.
I am going to. I guess I'll cast Spirit Guardians. You call forth spirits to protect you. They
Beyblade.
flitter.
Love Beyblade.
Flit around you in a distance of 15 for the duration. They are good or neutral, specific to the creature. So I guess this would be more angelic. No,
What?
it would be more fiendish, right?
Well, what would your spirits that protect you look like?
Me.
So little versions of you flying
Like
in
imagine
the air.
cupids. Imagine little elephant cupids.
Little elephant
fly out.
cherubs.
Yeah. When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it, and
Right.
affect the creature. Yeah. Okay. So you guys.
So I need a roll of wisdom save for both my guys.
Yes. The affected creature's speed is halved in the area when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It must make a wisdom saving throw.
So the one in front of you, whatever the damage is, it dies.
Excellent.
Black one.
Okay.
Now roll me the damage.
3d. So if it's good or neutral, 3d radiant damage. 3d8.
Okay.
3. So that's 5, 8, plus a 7. Nice. 15 radiant damage to number 2.
What's your spell save DC?
14 wisdom.
Okay, it got a 14, so just barely succeeded.
Okay, so that means
The second one,
you take half the
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
So you take 7 radiant damage.
perfect. So, alright, Black is dead.
I'm grabbing a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alrighty, anything else? Kali, leave.
Do I have a bonus action to do here? I think I'm just gonna stand my ground. Is he still burning this one?
Yes. Red is still burning.
Is he taking any damage from the burning? He's not
He
burning.
did. He did.
I'll do that trunk thing again.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Try to
Alrighty.
stoke the flames a little bit.
Well, this one that Booter just escaped from sees Turgan in front of it, been swatting at it with flame. Gonna come right at you with 2 big swats. Ooh. Does a 21 hit
For who? Me?
for Turgan?
Oh yeah, of course.
21 hits.
Like practically
Yeah.
naked.
A 21 hit and a 23 to hit. So just as Booter gets out of this thing, it swats 2 arms.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Right on you and tries to grapple, and grapples you.
Wait, Turgan's standing right next to me, and I have this shield, so that would be a disadvantage for your.
So
attacks.
you're going to use your reaction to
Yeah, let's do that.
on one attack.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll
takes
say
damage.
on the
You can use your reaction to take the damage yourself, or disadvantage on the attack roll. Yeah, one of them.
luckily it was disadvantaged because the roll I just did was a natural 20.
Hey,
But it was disadvantaged down to a 23.
there you go.
So the first one was 13 bludgeoning damage. And the second one, ooh, that's a big boy damage. That's 19 bludgeoning.
So what's 13 plus 19?
34?
Is a flesh wound.
Or if you're raging, it should be halved too.
Oh shit.
So add 17.
What was that again?
It was 34 total, so
Okay.
add 17, yeah.
Watch the big bear's coming.
So that is its turn. Well, but you are grappled in its arms.
Can I be grappled in a rage?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just very easy for you to get out.
Can I grapple them back?
Like
Yeah.
you like it.
Turn
like
it into
you're
a
grappled in-
jiu-jitsu match?
Absolutely, why not? Let's
Oh
do this.
shit.
Sprock, brown bear.
He's like, I grappled you. You're like, on the contrary.
I grappled you.
We're gonna see if we can connect this time.
gonna zoom-
Because of Booter's positioning, taking time to position himself, you're gonna have advantage on these.
Well, that's good because I just rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 19.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Nice. That 19 hits.
I zoomed in on your bear attack, Jake.
But
Don't want the world to see this.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Still kicking.
Nice.
Is 8 piercing damage, and then
Okay.
I get advantage on the
The next one too. Yeah.
great because I need it. First is a 11. Next is a 21.
Nice. That hits too.
Finally, I just need advantage on all my rolls. Six.
6 damage. Alrighty. This thing looks rough. You finally connect. And what's the bear roar after you finally are able to connect with this creature?
Nice.
This is the important RP, getting that bear personality out of Sprock. Alrighty. Turgan.
Do these
see
have
your-
brains that I can eat at the end?
Well, you'll have to dig around and find out.
Is his doll still on him? Shouldn't it be coming out of his doll? Just saying.
The doll merged with his bear form.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Turgan.
Alright.
High, low, even, odd.
What? What was that?
A high or a low or an even or an odd to see if your fire is still burning.
Um,
Low.
Baby.
Great. Thanks.
Low,
Good.
Chris.
Low. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Low. Thank
my
you,
bad.
Spencer. Okay, so. The first one is a 65, and since Spencer did blow on it, you get advantage on this. The next one is a 15.
Gotta
You
remember
did blow.
Gotta remember
blow.
my trunk. Yeah.
Alrighty, it's still on fire. Roll me a D8.
Hey.
A D8?
Yeah.
Get that fire burning.
You don't need no water. Let them motherfucker.
5.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's not looking good. Kurgan, you're up.
Alright, I am going to do obviously Great Axe. 19.
That will hit. That will hit.
Now I'm trying to do like a Tasmanian devil spin around.
Okay. Get the torch and the axe going.
Yeah, 18
18. That's enough to take it out.
damage.
Hey.
So I'll like so for flavor context,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a Tasmanian devil, like out of anger, spin attack, and burst through it, and it just kind of disintegrates around me. And then
Or- yeah.
I'm gonna jump onto the one that Spencer's attacking with my Great Axe, and that's
Okay.
a 30. What the fuck? This is like the 1730 I've had today.
No, the one I was attacking is dead.
Yeah. So he still jumps on it and
Oh.
shatters it all over the place.
That's just
Out of anger.
Like,
Yeah, there
I'm
you
just
go.
like raging.
Like- like
I'm-
if you've
this is
ever-
like some barbarian rage.
like if you've ever had an old dry Christmas tree and accidentally bumped it into the door frame, just like that.
Yes.
Yep. And then it all catches on a little burst of flame and burns all the needles and leaves off.
Nice.
So these creatures die, and you guys are outside of the entrance of this chateau. On
I would
The
like
side-
to do a perception check just to make sure. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. No, go ahead. Yeah, roll me perception check for, I assume, looking for other things.
Because we were pretty fucking loud,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, like when you came down on the axe and the dead guy, you were like, ah!
Yeah, I kind of yelled out. Like,
Okay. Yeah, roll me your.
Bush!
Everyone can roll me perception if you want to. If you're going to be looking around,
What about investigation?
you can investigate.
I rolled 2 21s. How you like
Right.
that?
So I got 18 for investigation. Also, just tell us stuff about the surrounding environment.
Okay. So, gladly, I'll happily tell you
Yeah.
all about the surrounding environment.
Really?
That is my pride and joy of being able to DM, is just to ramble on about the things I've created. So you see the mirrors that are set up on this balcony, and you see a gorgeous elephant, a knight marshal standing there reflected in the mirror. And then you see a weird little smile or smirk on the elephant's face. You see garlic scattered all around up here. 2 double doors. They look like they're somewhat, probably not functioning perfectly. Like they might rub or hang, but they are functional doors that are closed. And on to the right, there is a little sign that's sort of roughly made that says, "Do not enter. You are not welcome." The balcony and all the vines, or the mansion, and the balcony, there are vines that crawl over and up it, and all throughout the windows, going in the windows. Heavily overgrown is the structure. And there's a smell to this place. If you've ever come across a rat nest, it's sort of like a pungent urine smell, a little bit. A little refuge, filth, decay, sort of wafting in the air. And what's your plan? What are you guys doing?
Well, right now, can we take a short rest, you guys? Does that feel good to other people? Just because I am a little beat up. If not, it's cool, but it would be nice.
I think we can go inside and take one.
It probably makes more sense.
I was gonna say, I don't think-
it's a haunted.
I don't think
It could be a
it's short rest.
It's got garlic on it. Doesn't mean it's haunted. But I understand what you're saying.
I don't think we take a 4-hour rest right now, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I'm here.
No, a short
Alright,
short
let's-
rest is only 1 hour.
I still don't think, like, after causing all that commotion, that would be a good idea. Meta. This
Right.
is all meta. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure what we just did made enough noise to alert whoever's inside. So
Right.
I don't think that would be a good idea, but I could,
Valid.
let me see. I don't think I have anything that can help you right now,
I mean, I can heal myself with a spell.
other than my badassery.
I'll do.
Well, hold on. What are you at right
I'll-
now?
68 out of a 102.
You have 102 health,
You're
Yeah,
fine.
dog, I'm a tank.
and you're worried about it? Shoot. Let's keep going.
Alright.
You're fine.
They tell that is canon. That's what we're doing.
Here.
You're gonna tell me to fucking
Here.
start worrying, and we're gonna go on.
Here,
You have more health than me by 2 points. You're fine.
Booterbot, I'm gonna hand you some. I don't know where I got this weird rub from, but you can have some rub if you want it. Restorative ointment. I've got 4 charges left. Here you go, my friend.
Alright.
How are you
take
going
some
to
of this.
apply that to the robot?
This glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 plus 1 doses of thick extra. It's got 5. A half a pound. That's how much it weighs. As an action, 1 dose of this ointment can be swallowed, Booterbot, or
If you
applied
really
to skin. But you need to be. I want to see him. I want a robot is going to swallow this lotion.
How are you administering this ointment?
I thought you were gonna rub it on me.
I'm gonna grab him like
covered
this.
in
I'm gonna
scratches,
grab him like
you
this.
really
Open
need
up.
to rub that.
Open up.
Okay. Alright,
And you get 2d. You can roll it, I guess. 2d8 plus 2 hit points.
alright, we'll go D8 and so that is 15 hit points. There you
Yeah,
go.
and
Thank
you're cured of poison and cured of any disease.
cool. I don't
You
think
no
there's
longer
anything else.
have the clap.
Yeah, the crabs have.
It's actually I didn't have the clap. I had Robo Clap.
The more advanced. Or actually, it's older since you're from the pat. You're from 100 years ago, so it's
He had a Trojan. He had a Trojan virus. That's what-
yeah.
Kali, you have successfully cured an ancient disease before it could re-spread in this timeline.
That checks out.
Nice.
Alright, so you have been healed. What is your next path? next move.
Sprock, are you injured or anything?
No, I'm still there.
Because remember, Sprock needs a brain every so often, or he gets exhausted. But luckily for him, Chris, surprise, we took that guy's brain from the dragon area, right? Didn't we take his brain to save? We were like, just in case Sprock needs it. And we were going to have Sprock eat that brain, and he was going to have a flashback of this guy's life. I'd like to see, you see you do that. Sprock,
absolutely.
Sprock, this brain I give to you. It is the spa owner's dragon brain.
Owner's brain.
It was the guy. So when we killed the dragon morphed back into an elf, and actually Matt decided to cut its brain off and hold it for you just in case you were still tired.
Okay.
So that's this. So its brain is covered in leaves and shit, because in like sweat, elephant sweat, because I've been carrying around in my pocket, and it's been covered in metal armor, and it's been hot out, and we've been running, and I've been having to walk through like a swamp oasis, like fucking gross, in high heels. So it's like this brain stinks, but to you maybe it smells delicious. I don't know.
Right now I'm a black bear or a brown bear, and a dumb one.
It's like sturm smoking.
Yeah. Can I eat it as a brown bear, Chris, or do I need to?
I think we said before that in your wild shape forms, like your mouth like opens up like a what's it called, like Resident Evil.
Nice.
And eats the brains like that.
Let's do it.
Okay. So as you eat this brain, you start to get this lovely sensation of like candy and sparkles and sugar and sweetness, followed by this intense sensation of metal, of like blood, but a more intense iron flavor, like you're eating iron filings.
Cool.
And I need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, it's a saving throw.
Yeah.
10.
A 10. Okay. Now roll me just a flat d20. The plain d20.
14.
14. Okay. So that metal flavor that you were tasting gets stronger and stronger, and you can't taste any of that sweetness anymore. You concentrate on the flavor, the metal, and you start to have some flashbacks from this life. You see long ago, before you as Sprock ever remember living, a small boy working on a little street corner selling bread. Flashing forward, that same boy is much older, like 40s, 50s, old for this timeline, still on that same corner selling bread. And you see him counting all of the coins that he's getting and keeping them nice and organized in his pocket. And then it jumps again, and the environment looks older, but the person hasn't aged. Still looks that same age.
Cool.
The town he's in looks like it's run down a little bit, but there's one building that's starting to look a little nicer. And you see this man slowly, after selling some bread on the corner, walk back into a little shack. And you see him in that shack put all of his coins into a nice jar, put his hat up on the shelf, and lay down on his simple little bed that he has. Flash forward even further. The rest of this town is crumble to dust. And this man isn't selling bread anymore, but selling rooms in his nicely cleaned and built structure as everything else around him is gone. He has people coming into his home, various different races all throughout this land. And flash forward another few years, his little inn is a little bit bigger, not much. And you see a familiar face walk through the door. You see a young Agoth Doomhand. Younger than you remember seeing him. He looks like there's some youth to him. Some life to him. Some passion to him. And you see him have a nice conversation, cordial. And as he's heading off, you see this dragon wish him farewell, wish him good luck on his happy new family. Flash forward, you see Doomhand again, but much older. You see a very pale figure in what appears to be clown clothes, but you can't really understand why. And you see the two of them speaking to this older figure and making an arrangement. They shake hands. And then it disappears, reappears to seeing this group of people around them. This creature flying right at it with an axe, jumping on its back and pounding it from behind until it collapses and there's no more memory.
Raven?
Pretty good. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Alrighty. You have that flash of memory from this brain. And you have had your potion, your recovery. Where are you heading off to? Or are you speaking of this to anyone, Sprock?
Yeah, I mean, I'll share with, like, the group.
Okay, meta, real quick. Before you say anything, I'm a dwarf, and if you guys want, I don't know how you guys want to do this, but like, we could have a connection here to the base tat, and so I have a premonition. So I don't know if you remember my introduction, Sprock, but I had a premonition of the end of the world involving your face tattoo, and like shit going wrong with obviously the world we're living in. That I saw like a vision of the world ending, and due to my connection to being a dwarf, potentially I could have a I don't know, like a connection to your what just happened to you, the vision you just saw.
Yeah.
Considering that I'm a dwarf and that Doomhand's a dwarf, but he's like a zombie now or whatever. I don't know if you guys want to incorporate that all, but like, I almost have like a weird psychic connection to Sprock. So like, I could have felt something right there.
Let's.
Probably not while he was eating the brain and having that memory. But
Share it.
yeah, when you're sharing it, you'd probably be able to transmit some images of it into your head.
Because I've been like my whole vision of the end of the world was like seeing Doomhead and all of this.
Yeah. Adam's character, unlike, so you know what, Kali's gonna say after hearing this about Doomhand, she's gonna say, I feel like
I put my finger. I can't put my finger, but like there's like a dwarf involved in all of this.
Yeah. I feel like I know the Ranger, she's going to say, I know the Ranger has a tie to Doomhand in some weird way. I know Sprock has a tie to Doomhand in a weird way. I live here. I don't have a tie to him. I know of him. I don't know. I know mythology. Booterbot, do you have a tie to this guy?
I don't know. Don't think so.
Weird.
He's just caught up in this group. Searching.
Yeah.
His master is no longer there and just ran with the party.
Yeah, I feel like perhaps what Churgit is trying to say is maybe he has a tie to Doomhand like the rest of you. Minus Booterbot, of course.
Alright. I'm gonna review this.
Review.
We'll get into this maybe next time.
Oh yeah, Chris, you got some ends you gotta meet and some fucking lore you gotta drop. I think that was a request for lore.
Well, I was going to find out what you guys are going to do, how you're going to get into this building, and then call it for the night before you get delving into that.
I honestly think we should follow the dwarf and fucking kick the door down, but it's not, it's. I just have.
I was on board with kicking the door down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
Okay, sounds good.
Bearborn, I can just charge the door.
Yeah, let's let
Okay.
Chris do that. Jake do that.
Sounds perfect. Now I know what you guys are doing. Well, you guys made it to the front door of the chateau. You're alive. You are alive. All the obstacles that you guys got in the way were those d20s that you rolled at the beginning. I rolled a 9 and an 11 for you guys. So you got some mud and you got some haunted forest, which is exciting. So yeah, that's where we're going tomorrow. Oh, I have XP for you guys.
Oh yeah.
To find them. Shambling Mound gives you. Ooh, they give you good XP. Cool points are 11.
I don't know if anyone got those.
I gave out some cool points.
There was nothing cool happen. We just fucked shit up, you know. Actually, I like the killing the already dead tree just for the cinematic purposes. That was a good second death. I think that was
and lighting my lighting shit on fire that
was pretty cool.
Was surrounding me. I thought that was pretty good. I'll give a cool point to Adam.
Nice. So everyone gets 1500 XP.
Nice.
for your mounds and making your way through the difficulties of traversing to the chateau. And thank you for letting me torture you guys a little bit.
Yeah, perfect.
I feel proud as a dungeon master that you guys are terrible.